Who knows what you are imagining? No one knows. But you can sit down and imagine. And no one can stop you from doing it. But can you give reality to the imagined state? If you do, yes, a bridge of incidents will appear in your world. And you'll walk over some series of events leading up to the fulfillment of the imagined state. That's a quote from a guy named Neville Goddard. He was an author and New Thought leader of the mid-20th century, and his teachings are still prominent today as they ever were. And that is one of my favourite quotes of his. So let's just go through it and kind of pick it apart and, go through what it actually means. Who knows what you are imagining? Nobody really knows what goes on inside your mind. We don't know what goes on inside anybody else's mind. But all day long we're having thoughts. And as Tony Robbins says, thoughts or thinking is just the asking and answering of questions in our own mind. And he also says, if you want better answers, you have to ask better questions. So no one knows what we are imagining. We can guess what people are imagining, but most of the time we get it wrong. But how amazing it is that you can sit down and imagine. It's one of them higher faculties that God gave us to help us create our own reality, our imagination. And when we're younger, we use it all the time. But as we get older, the pressures of adulthood get to us, and we forget how important it is to dream and how important it is to pre-pave our lives through our imagination first. No one can stop you from doing that. Not the government, not your family, not your friends. It was a God-given right, and you can imagine anything you want at any given time. And you can give reality to the imagined state. What does that mean? It means you can believe in something before it happens. You can imagine it in your mind, and just because it's not a physical truth right now, it might be a physical lie, but it's always a spiritual truth. Because everything that is created is first created in the fourth dimension, in the imagination. If you want proof of that, just look at everything around you. It's all ideas, it all starts in the mind, and then it's brought into a tangible reality through a natural process. You can give reality to that imagined state. You can put all your senses into it. You can believe it to be true, even if you don't see physical results of it right now. And if you do, yes, a bridge of incidents will appear. And what does that mean? A bridge of incidents. It means once you get so emotionally involved with that imagined state of how you want your life to be, and you believe it, and you put all of your senses into it, then a bridge of incidents will take place where people, situations, circumstances, they'll come to you in a serendipitous way, like you've never even imagined before. And you won't be able to connect the dots looking forward, but when you arrive at your destination, you'll be able to connect the dots looking back. As Steve Jobs says. A bridge of incidents will appear in your world, and you'll walk across these events, some series of events. A series of events. So that means right now you do not know how you're going to get to your goal. You might have a little bit of an idea, but that is completely up to an intelligence far greater than us, that's going to move everything in alignment with your goal. All you have to do is get on that same frequency, and your imagined state will become fulfillment in your reality.